Are you ready?
Disgusting. I've actually decided to take out my vocal cords.
Oh god, that's funny.
I made the executive decision.
Every time I see this TV hanging up on here, I feel like we should be watching, like, an osteoporosis medication commercial or something, like, in a waiting room, you know what I mean? Where you can't change the channel.
There's a full box down here, like,
I know, we could fully watch
full
this.
access.
We could set up, like, a sick place down here.
Yeah, don't know why my dad pays for that down here, but
He probably forgot
I will not be...
at this point.
I mean, like, I do use it occasionally. Occasionally.
Do you?
Yeah.
When's the last time you watched something on this?
Fairly rarely. Fairly rarely.
That'd be cute, like, individual antique store.
Well, like, sometimes in the summer, me and Hubert would sleep down here with the fold-out couch.
That's so nice.
And,
It's nice and cool down here.
Yeah. I guess, I don't know.
I miss summer.
He gets mad when I leave the bed set up.
What are you doing down here,
Like, what
sir?
are you doing down here? Anyways,
That's such a, it's just because he's the house owner.
the one time we, like, put the TV on, Hubert looked at me and he was like, why don't we come down here more?
Yeah, you're like,
And I'm like,
I don't know. We used to, and now it's just not. It was fun when the bed was here. Like
Sarah's
you could-
bed?
Yeah, that was
The
fun.
bed and the couch.
Oh, I miss that being in here because we would all just chill on here and like
I just
kiki.
need this room to be redone because there's so much clutter and so much shit. Like, I just don't like being down here.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like MySpace, but it's not quite MySpace yet.
Yeah. Well, we could
it's
like dedicate
nothing-
a day to cleaning it out.
Yeah, and it's not like MySpace.
There's so much to do with it, but I don't know what to put there. Shit.
Yeah, no, I need to.
You said you wanted your vocal cords gone, bitch. They're gone.
The devil came and snatched them.
I know. Like the Death Eater just being like. Do you know what I wanted to watch
Harry
all
Potter.
October that I didn't was Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Because I was like, God, it's such a good fall movie without being too, like, fall.
Yeah. The whole
Or
vibe.
spooky.
I thought we usually watch it around Christmas time.
It is a good Christmas one, too. Especially
By
when they have that
we,
big Christmas
I mean,
dinner.
No one.
I mean, I think you meant, like, you, Mark, Sarah, like, way back
Me,
when.
Mark, and Sarah way back when.
But now, no one.
Me by myself.
I
In my
meant no
lonesome
one.
house. I can't even make eye contact with my father.
That's another problem. That's another, add that to the list of things that we need to go over in therapy.
Which, apparently, I can get a personal counselor for free.
Actually, I was looking at, because I was talking to Ben about, like, therapists.
You'd be able to,
and stuff.
too.
I
You
know.
just-
Did you see that knee reflex?
I didn't. Play back.
I went.
That's funny.
Bonk. Yeah, we were looking at ones too at Fanshon. I was like, oh my god, that's sick. No, like, he was pulling it up for me because I don't want to do any of the dirty work, like looking it up or like putting together costs or how it would go about.
Well, my doctor gave me, like, she put me on the waiting list for a therapist.
A kidney?
But, like, only a section of it's covered. So she said, she was like, first things first, go see it. First things first, go see it. She was like, why haven't you seen a therapist
You're
yet?
like, whoa.
I was like, me?
Why?
I'm so mentally stable. No, when I had my breakdown at the doctor's office, she was like, you should probably be in therapy. And I was like, I know.
Bitch, you think I don't know?
So, therapy. Guys, I'm on a new medication.
And it's been working wonders.
Fingers crossed. I don't want to jinx it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to, like, I'm scared to, like, I'm going to, like, plateau or something.
No, I think it's been going well, though.
been...
Like, you've been
Yes.
up early, like, going out, doing your thing, going to work.
Like,
Have you been late to work
I saw, like,
recently,
my
or
little
no?
moments. No, bitch.
That's so good. That's
Not a once.
That in itself is an
Not
improvement.
a once.
You can just comparing that to your previous medication, you can see a difference in that aspect.
Well, like, I'm still on my old medication. She just tacked it on because, like, my SSRI is still, like, doing its job, but I needed, like, an energy boost and an activation.
Yeah. You needed that push.
Yeah, and I've been asking people to come into my house and physically push me, but no one wants to.
No one will, because they don't want to get charged.
Like,
That's what it is.
I'm not pressing charges.
People are broke.
But I said on the Craigslist ad that I'm not pressing charges. So
I wonder how Craigslist is doing.
I just don't understand.
I don't understand what the miscommunication is.
Well, you know what? Kijiji, Craigslist, it's all gone now because I'm selling my organs on Facebook Marketplace.
I was going to say Amazon. Facebook Marketplace is a good one, too.
Yeah.
I've heard that's a hot commod.
Yeah.
That's where...
Black market who? Facebook Marketplace is where it's at.
That's where I sold my iPhone. So Ben, like, again, I don't want to do the dirty work, so like...
How much did you sell yours for?
Boing! Boing!
So I'm gonna sell mine.
It was... So Apple priced it at, like, they would give me $150 the most for my phone. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna sell it for, like, $2. So I sold it for, like, $220, which was pretty good. But I sold it on Facebook Marketplace. Ben set it up and was, like, doing the communication with people, because I just don't want to do that.
I know.
He was like, you could make, it's just sitting around, sell your phone, make money. I was like, I don't want to set up the ad. He was like, I'll do it, just send me pictures of it. So then one person sent him a text.
I'll publish mine for $250 though. How was your screen compared to mine? Mine's a little scratched.
Mine was a little scratched, but, like, we said people, like, oh, mine was worse.
Oh, okay.
Mine was a lot worse.
So maybe I'll list it for $3.
Do $3.
It's an iPhone 8 Plus.
Yeah, do $300. Because people still would buy iPhone. Mine was a 7. People want it. Someone messaged us and was like, they sent the tree emoji for phone, question mark. I was like, I'm not taking weed for a phone.
How much?
Yeah. No, but it wouldn't have been $220 worth of weed.
Likely.
We looked at the profile. It was not.
No, I wouldn't have either. I want cash. I want cold.
I know. I want
cash.
cold hard cash. I don't want your. Yeah, it was funny.
Well, it's just gonna go right into my Visa because that's what I put my new phone on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so it's back up.
What?
The Visa's back up.
To $2,000? Yes.
That's not bad though.
No, it's not bad at all.
You make quite a dent in it.
No, but $2,000. Like my
there they go.
There they go. At $6,500, and to have good credit, you're supposed to have your Visa at least lower than a third.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's good. That's good.
Like right now, it's at like $200 because it hasn't actually charged me the phone yet because it hasn't come in.
Oh.
So.
When we were at the Apple store last night, I saw the navy one, and I was like, damn, that shit's nice.
Oh, I was so close. Close.
It's different. Like, it looks like the old iPhone 5, like, with the way it's, like, rounded and square, but it's, like, nice.
Well, Luis, Sarah's husband's gonna buy the Mini, which is basically, like, the 5. That was his favorite.
In his big hands?
I know. That's what I was like, but, yeah.
Be like Shrek.
And not that I don't think he texts that often.
No. I feel like he's on the phone more often.
I mean, like, the 12 is, like, the exact same size as the 8 Plus.
Yeah. It's a big phone. It's a big bone.
I don't know what I was gonna say.
I know. Isn't that the worst when you're like, there's so much material to use, but I can't put it...
The gears are
I can't make the gown. God. What about those statues up there? Is Sarah gonna take them?
I think so.
Are those from Portugal?
The alligator's head. I think they're from Africa. Africa.
It's gonna take a lot to try. And then I think they're from Africa. Just cuts to the da 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 da, and then the episode's just over.
It's over. It's listed at like 15 minutes. Everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
What the fuck? Just came here to plug our side hustle. She'll be making carpets, rugs soon,
or technically wall art as well.
Mm-hmm.
I bought the rug on. I think this was back in September. And I was like, oh my god, I've been really into rug tufting. So it's like, most of you have seen my stitching. It's basically that on a larger scale. I need to turn my gain down. Do I do this every time?
I thought we were turning our gains up.
We're working on our gains.
Of course.
But turn my gain down. So it's like that, but it's like with a gun. It's like this.
Like an AK.
And, yeah, so I bought it a while ago. It finally came in, but I'm waiting on the fabric to come in, because, like, everything comes in from, like, New Zealand. So it's taking a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
But when that gets up and running, I cannot fucking wait. I'm hoping it'll be my true calling and passion.
You'll be like, wow, I just love this. This is what I wanted to do forever.
I follow a bunch of artists on, like, Instagram and TikTok and what stuff. Like, they're no, I don't like that. They're like rug guns and stuff, and she was like, the second I put that gun to the carpet, she was like, I knew I found the medium for me.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh.
You're like, maybe that's my fucking calling too.
I'm gonna put the gun to the carpet, but I'd be like, nope.
You hate it right away. You're like, oh god.
$500 down the drain.
I think you'll love it.
I think so too. I'm really excited.
It's something you could just get carried away for like hours with.
Yeah. On like a bigger scale, I'm really pumped for it. I'm really pumped. I think
to make
about
some money
at least every day.
Yeah, it's just gonna take a lot to get started, but once you get started and start selling, buy.
You get a rug, and you get a rug, and
you get a rug. Oh my god, you can make a cute little rug from Lola.
Well, I can get rid, like, once I get good at, like, textures and, you know what, I'm gonna do a nonsense rug.
Mm-hmm.
You ever had the really good idea of, like, mass making just, like, the Western, logo? And it's 2 colors, right?
People would buy
cheap,
that.
It's quick, it's fast. I think people would so buy it.
People would buy that. They put that... dorms would buy it.
Dorms.
Frats.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but that one would get a little gross. But you'd make some money.
We can put it on the wall.
Yeah, but I just don't trust frats. They'd throw it on the floor. They'd get...
If a frat messaged me and was like, hi, we want you to mass produce 25, I'd be like, no. Just kidding, I would.
I would.
Obviously. But, yeah, I'm really excited. Fingers crossed. I mean, like, I've been wanting to do this in September.
Mm-hmm.
It's November now, and I still haven't gotten all the materials, which is frustrating.
Which, isn't it scary that Christmas is coming up quick?
Yeah, I started buying my gifts.
I have not, and I need to.
Not that, I don't know. I've been spending so much money on
it. It just creeps up on you so quick. Next thing you know, it's like 5 days till Christmas, and you're like, fuck, I have nothing done.
Mm-hmm.
And you're buying, like, random shit. You're like, that'll do.
Well, I'm buying a fake tree this year. Actually, I was going to do that today. I'm buying a fake tree this year.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my dad, because, like, normally he helps me, well, there was, like, 3 years where I was paying for the tree, and then finally my grandma was like, why the fuck don't you pay for the tree, you piece of garbage? So my dad started giving me money for the tree 2 years ago, but this year we were just saying, I'm going to buy a fake tree, and then I'm going to buy it, and then I'm just going to keep it
as yours.
Well, because all the decorations are mine. Like, our lights, the decorations, every piece of Christmas decor in the house is mine.
Isn't it weird that, like, you're at this point in your life where, like, now everything you buy, you're like, okay, I'm taking that with me. Like, that's mine. Like, my furniture, like...
All my furniture, yeah.
My shit, my lamps, my everything.
My lamp.
My cat.
My cat. My dog. She's so fat. I went to my mom's. Myla is, I think, like, at least 10 pounds heavier.
Oh my god!
She's fat.
I think if I start now, I'd be gooped.
And I want to cry. I'm like, oh my god,
they're just so hand feeding her from the table, from wherever, like human food.
My mom and Pierre don't anymore, but Rob does.
It's Rob.
But then my Pierre's brother that lives there. But, like, sometimes he even doesn't, but he'll, like, fall asleep with his door open, and he has, like, junk, like, lying around.
And Myla will.
Snacks. And I'm like...
Oh, Myla, honey, and she's... How old is she?
10. Almost 10. I think she's 9. I was thinking of driving to Strathfield. There's so many things I want to do today, so I hate when I have a day off. But now that I have more,
energy?
Energy!
5-hour energy!
I'm hoping that I can, like, make more use of my days off.
Well, it's only, like, 1-ish now. Like, if we finish the pod, you can, like...
I know, but I want to make dinner for me and Hubert tonight. So I have to go grocery shopping. I know
the day just gets away from you.
Sorry. My main thing today is I want to finish that stupid cabinet, because that was one of the things that my dad was like, get this out of my house. And I was like, can you relax? It takes up a 16th of your garage
He went through a whole cleaning spree. Now he's just purging everything. Yeah. He's like, get it out.
We haven't been on the pod in a while. He threw out around $1,000 worth of my shoes.
Some not even worn out yet.
Yeah, like some I hadn't even worn. And when I brought it to his attention that, hey, maybe I'm a little upset that you threw out my shoes, he was, like, yelling at me, pissed off at me. Why are you such an attitude? I was like, because you threw out my shoes.
Without mentioning a single thing.
I was like, I think I'm fully in the right here for being angry. Anyways, that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
But, I haven't eaten today.
I'm gonna eat something.
Yeah, I went to go get my,
tires.
Sometimes I scratch and I'm like, ugh.
I do that too. I feel like something.
No, it's not healed yet. I thought I was scratching my tattoo.
Oh.
Yeah, I went so I was up at, like, 8:15, which, guys, is huge for me. Like, yeah, it's huge. So I was up at 8:15 to get my tires changed. And then they're like, oh, did you want the wheel alignment? And I was like, oh, yeah, give me the wheel alignment. So it was, like, an extra hour. So I was there for 2 hours instead of 1.
It's a long time.
I just wasn't in the mood. And I forgot my book.
It's a long time to be just sitting there.
And then my stomach started.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
You gotta have something, like, pretty mild. Like peanut butter and jam or something. PB&J.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Hungry!
But yeah, and I need to finish sanding all the drawers on that cabinet, which I'll put in the vlog. And the October vlog should be coming out within a few days.
You should film it and just do like put your phone there and do like a time lapse of you like quickly fixing it. So it's just like, it looks like it took like 2 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I have to, like, I'm done sanding pretty much. I'm just doing the crevices in the drawers because they're like, the little drawers and the big drawers, so like it's all detailed. And then I need to tape off all the wood, spray paint the metal, wait for that to dry, undo the thing, paint the thing. Not to mention, I have a load of laundry in the dryer that needs to be folded, and I have a load in the washer that needs to be switched over to the dryer, and I still have another load that needs to be washed.
How does it feel to be living the ultimate lesbian fantasy?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Just woodworking. Housework.
Yeah.
Just living that life.
Pretty.
Do you know what Josh says each time I get in the car? Each time, I'll go, "Hey, how you doing? Good morning." He goes, or he'll say, "How are you?" And I'm like, "I'm good. How are you?" And he'll go, "Oh, you know, just living." And he says it every single time like that.
So how many times have you punched him in the face?
It's come close. It's so close. And now our next rotation for clinical is in St. Thomas, like starting this week. And I'm like, I gotta be in the car with you that way. I've debated, since the parking there is free, to just go by myself.
Oh, I was just gonna say, because you only really drive him for the parking pass.
So. But it would be kind of weird if I was just like, it's also gas that I would be saving money on.
Oh, you don't pitch. I guess he lives right there.
I've asked him a million times. I'm like, do you want me to give you gas? His family's got money.
Oh.
So I don't really care.
No, I wouldn't give up.
Well, I asked him, it's not even his car, and he was like, "Oh, I wish my mom got me something different other than the van. Like, I want, you know?" He was like, "I wish we got, like, an SUV or something." So I've asked him once if he wanted gas, and then I was like, no.
Yeah. No,
so that's the other reason.
I say as I drive my dad's car.
I know. But it's tough.
You get one or the other. You get, you know, the shitty family and the good stuff, or the no. I don't know where I was going with that. Leave me alone.
The shitty family and the good...
No. Well, no. I have been taking such long pauses, like, thinking.
To think?
Yeah.
I have been fumbling my words this past month.
Oh, I have like 8 strokes a day.
I've been, like, I wanted to watch, so for our classes on school, like, you can they record our lectures, and I have a presentation that we did, like, me and, like, 5 other people, and it's recorded, and I'm like, I should watch it back and just, like, see what I sound like. I'm like, no. Because I'm really...
You know what you sound like, though.
I know, but, like,
different
in a, like, trying to actually talk, like, in a coherent sense, like, to a bunch of people professionally, listening to me talk, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. Like, just listen to me stutter.
I was watching AOC, like, call out all of, like, the white men and the White House and whatnot. The white men and the White House.
And the whatnot. And the white not.
Like, her and, like, the Senate or whatever doing her thing, like, saying these, like, full, complete sentences that were, like, on the money. I was like, oh, I could never do this.
No. I would fumble.
I would fumble so hard. And then I'd be like, oh my god, I just...
Especially if you're passionate about it and you're, like, angry.
You just said it, like,
Guys, on the weekend, I threw up and no one was there. Me and, like, 4 other people, Ash, Em, Selena, Paige, and Taylor, all went to a cottage in Port Stanley for the weekend. Just to get a little bit of a girls' weekend away. It kind of felt like a bachelorette party, like, weekend.
Kind of.
Woo! 1 dick for the rest of your life! One penis! So, I don't know what happened, but I had a lot of pasta. We were drinking, but I didn't have that much. And I just woke up in the middle of the night and just threw up everywhere. And Ash was like...
Mind you, I slept on the couch.
She slept on the couch in the living room, like, right by the bathroom. And, like, the acid in my throat wasn't letting... Like, I felt like you in the beginning of this episode. Just... Like, couldn't talk. Vocal cords gone. Shot. They were just... So I was literally, like... I was like, help, please, for like a good 20 minutes. And Ash was just...
Yeah, I didn't.
She was conked. It was... And you're a pretty light sleeper for the most part.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. So...
I mean, probably just with drinking and smoking.
Mm-hmm. It was... There's a part of me that's like, this is kind of funny. But the other part of me was like, I can't breathe. Like that kind of throwing up where your body is just like heaving and you can't really control it. So you can't really catch your breath.
Oh, it's awful.
It's such an awful feeling.
That was like the one time in high school. I was having such bad pains, and then I was like throwing up, and then I couldn't breathe.
Is this from drinking or like?
No. It was just like a random night. I ended up going to my dad's room, and he called an ambulance because I couldn't breathe.
Oh, that night, yeah.
Yeah. And then by the time I got to the hospital, it subsided. And they were like, okay, well, it's 3 a.m.
It's probably just a panic attack.
No, but like it wasn't like I went to bed feeling fine, and I woke up and I laid in bed for like 10 minutes, like just in pain, like felt like I had to puke, but like it was painful.
Yeah.
And I was like sweating, and I was like just trying to fall back asleep, and then like after 10 minutes of laying there, I was like, okay, I'll go to the washroom, and then I was like kind of dizzy. I like laid on the floor, was in so much pain, and then I started like heaving into the toilet. Like nothing came up though. And then I got to a point where, like, I just, like, couldn't breathe. Mm-hmm. It was just, like, pulsating pain. I was trying to breathe. So, like, I went to my dad's room. I, like, knocked on the door, and I'm like,
yeah.
Like, I was just, like, and, like,
he's like, what the fuck?
And, like, for, like, the entirety of, like, the phone with the paramedics and stuff, it was, like, 20 minutes of me struggling to breathe.
That's so fucking scary. It's
yeah.
the worst fucking feeling.
And then the pain, like, didn't really go away, like, that whole time. So, it was, like, painful. I couldn't breathe. And then by the time the ambulance came, my breathing was better, but the pain was still bad. But, like, I don't know, it was just, like, a random... Like, it was serious enough that my dad was like, I'm calling an ambulance.
Yeah.
But, still alive.
We're still breathing.
Cheers to that.
Still alive, but I'm barely
breathing. Oh. Oh, I meant to use my mug. Paige bought me a mug. From Wawa, Ontario. It's so cute. It's fucking huge with a giant ass handle. She knows what I like.
I love that.
Yeah.
Put some hot cocoa in it.
We went to Dolcetto last night.
Cute.
Yeah, it was really good. I had an espresso martini.
I've been seeing a lot of pics of those.
I ordered it, and I was like, these have been
everywhere.
All over.
Emma Pence's story every day is her frog being like, clink, clink.
I don't have that girl, but...
I really only follow her because, like...
I don't really know who she is.
I barely know. I only know her through Caddy, and I've never really met... I've never met her once.
Oh, when you say through Caddy, that rings a bell.
She used to play basketball. She used to be like a tomboy, and now she's like a Drake kind of gal. Oh. Kiki, do you love me?
Yeah.
Kind of girl.
Karina Lee, she's been out here with the...
She's been out here with the Martini. She's been out here with the calamari.
Who I do follow? Jazzberg. I feel like maybe it's her Instagram I've been seeing, espresso martinis.
Yeah, she's probably done it too.
Yeah, I've been seeing them everywhere.
I just feel like they're a staple for a baddie.
I started making them at work. So now I'm kind of obsessed.
Well, now they've trickled into the system.
So, like, I started doing, like, because now I'm like, because it's whatever, like, coffee liqueur, vodka, espresso, like, something else if you want.
Maybe, like, Kahlua.
Something else if you're nasty.
Ah.
Yeah, like, Kahlua is, like, the main one. But sometimes now I've been adding, like, butterscotch liqueur.
Oh! Ooh! What about a little caramel drizzle on top? Make it a little Starbucks kind of gig.
Love that.
With a little whipped cream.
The one I had at Dolcetto, I think they had, like, a mint Kahlua.
Cute.
Yeah.
And they do one little coffee bean on top?
Coffee beans, yeah. It was very nice.
That's cute.
And then I ordered the gnocchi. I've never actually ordered
gnocchi
the
little
potato things. Very filling because it's potato and starch. It's starch on starch. That was good. And then we got the tiramisu to split.
That's cute. Did you just go for like a dessert drink kind of gig, like with a little bit of side?
No, we ordered.
Or was like the gnocchi like the whole big?
No, the gnocchi's the a meal.
Is it like a full? It was a full meal.
It was a full meal. It was like a spinach and cream cheese, not cream cheese, but creamy, cheesy, saucy. It was delicious. I enjoyed it. I hadn't been to Dolcetto in a while. And we did the patio because it was like
it's so nice.
It was kind of warm.
It's beautiful out.
November 10th. Get out of town.
As much as I'm loving it, I'm like, climate change.
Yeah, climate change is real. Yeah, climate change is real.
Yoo-hoo.
It's fucked up.
Like,
Senator Yoho called me a fucking bitch. I have that, like, on repeat.
What the fuck is that?
AOC.
I don't know what that is.
Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. AOC, you know her.
I do know her, but I don't know what you're referring to.
Well, I see it on TikTok a lot. The audio of her saying, like a senator,
like different clips.
Like a senator literally called her a fucking bitch, and she was like,
"Oh yeah," she was like, and I quote, "a fucking bitch."
Yeah, and she's like, "And my parents did not raise me." And I was like, "No, they did not."
Queen.
No, they did
yeah,
not.
She's awesome.
Kind of obsessed with her. Mm-hmm. Also, 10 out of 10 would smash.
Yeah, she's really pretty.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at in my gay fantasy.
In my fantasies, baby.
I'm just gonna reset the camera. You can keep talking.
I know, I'm just trying to think of other things that have happened. Oh, I guess now that last time we had a pod, Trump was I guess Trump still is president.
It's been a minute.
But Biden is the next president, everyone.
Yeah. Which is like so fantastic. Love that for him, love that for the states. But I'm really hoping like the American people don't like
just chill.
Just drop all of the bad things going on.
I don't think they will.
They just had what the fuck's his name? The last host on SNL. Oh my god, I blanked on his name.
Is he relatively famous?
Yes. He's very famous.
And his name was John Cena!
You know what? Scrap that thought. Have you been following the whole, like, Johnny Depp, Amber Heard drama?
I don't know who's the abuser and who's the abusee,
it just came
to be honest.
back into the spotlight.
Did it?
Yeah.
Because was he deemed not guilty?
Well, no, so he tried to sue The Sun. The magazine, not the
The Sun?
Yeah. So he
not
took
the literals.
He took a rocket up to the sun. He was incinerated.
He was served the papers. He incinerated the papers. Can't believe.
I cannot believe.
Cannot believe. Like, such a power move.
The magazine, though, because they called him, quote unquote, a wife beater. So he tried to sue them, and they were like, no, you lose this. That's what the judge said. She went, you lose this.
You lose that. Why does he care? It's just anyone can say anything about you. It's like freedom of...
Well, so Amber Heard originally... I don't know the full tea. But Amber Heard originally filed for a restraining order for domestic violence. Mm-hmm, right? Mm-hmm. And then Johnny Depp was a big drug user. So she said that he got violent when he used drugs. But then apparently... she also started a lot of fights.
That's what I heard too. Fights. Like she was like,
but like now they're just like, justice for Johnny Depp. He's the victim, and it's like, okay, it sounds like you were both in a shitty relationship.
Yeah.
Because originally, I think she just filed for a restraining order. Like, I don't think she was the one who asked for all. Like, I don't know why it got this far, and like for him to sue all these people. Like, you're just bringing the attention back
I know. Like, if you're that big, like, why do you really care what one magazine says about you? Yeah. Just let it go.
So, I don't really know the full tea, but... they're, like, I've been seeing, I've been scrolling on Facebook, which is wild. Well, you know what? Because one of my go-to social media apps, which is not really, like, I don't use that social media, but, like, Tumblr, I scroll quite frequently. Uh-huh. That's where I get, like, my memes and
your tea, your hot media, your hot tea.
But it recently logged me out, and it will not let me log back in. So I think I'm just going to delete the app.
On your computer, too? It won't let you log in?
No, well, you know what? I have not tried my computer, because let me just show you what happens.
Talk to me, baby. Oh, it just gives you that gay
white screen.
Well, have you updated the app as well?
Yeah, everything's updated. I've been doing a couple things with that.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, Instagram and Snap is not enough for me. Like, besides TikTok, but I need a quiet. I need something where I can like scroll like at work or something.
Right.
So I think I'm just gonna get Twitter.
Oh my god, get Twitter.
I'm not on Twitter. Well, I have a Twitter account, but I'm not on.
But Twitter. You're not on Twitter.
I made it, I think, in, like, 2014.
Yeah. It's not, like... I mean, it depends. It's all about who you follow, too. Like, you can follow different news accounts and stuff, and, like... But you can follow all your friends, too, to see what they're tweeting. There's so many fucking tweets. They're so funny. Let me see if there's any hot tweets right now. Piping hot tweets. Mm-hmm. Coming hot out of the press.
Bring me those hot tweets.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm starving.
LMAO. That's it. He came back from, like, a golf match the day after, and people were like, loser! And someone put that over.
Oh, shit. It's Trump looking sad against a wall, for those listening. I don't feel bad for that guy.
No, not at all.
At all.
Oh. Well, the camera just shut off.
Yeah, I guess we'll keep it short and sweet
What the hell?
So sad. It was only charging for, like, an hour, but still...
This was Steve Martin's tweet. I was going to show the camera, but the camera's off. Maybe I'll take a picture. I'll take a screenshot, and I'll send it, and then we can... My Halloween costume has arrived. It's the little bug.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Did you see the interview with Kamala Harris and am I saying her name right? Do you know?
I think that's it. Kamala Harris.
Kamala, yeah.
What? I haven't heard it any other way, really.
I think it's not Kamala because I feel I just watched actually this TikTok of someone, he mispronounced her name, and his response to people being like, "You mispronounced her name." He's, well, people mispronounce my name all the time, but he came again because he realized he educated himself, and he realized that there's no racial bias to that because they showed a clip of people being like Kamala, Camilla, Kamala, Mamala, da, da, da. And like that's like a racial thing where it's like we're not even gonna learn how to pronounce your name.
For your
right.
name.
And it's like, excuse me?
It's kind of like, is it Ariana or Ariana Grande?
That's see, it's different though because no one's using that as
no one's slurring it or like a racial thing.
Exactly, because that's the thing with like Kamala, they're doing it like she's not an American, like she's from a foreign country. Yeah. Which like even if you're from a foreign country with a foreign name, like that's your name. Like
sorry,
learn
boo.
it.
Yeah, it's so fucking
I say
stupid.
is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
I think it's Kamala.
I don't think it's a big deal if you're saying it in that innocent way, you're like I just don't know how to pronounce it. But.
Yeah. I gotta look that up after this. But, I think it was Rachel Maddow. And she was like, I have to know. Did you see The Fly? And she, like, you can tell she doesn't want to answer, but she's grinning.
Her smile, she's like
nods. She's like,
I saw The Fly.
I saw The Fly.
She probably saw it on his head and was like, this is the best thing that could happen right now.
The
Holy
memes.
Shit. Like, looking at him talk while you're staring right at him. Like,
they did on SNL. It was, phone call. Hello, Miss Popular.
Hello. Oh, wait. Actually, I should answer this. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Hello?
She's answered the phone.
Hi.
She's enthusiastic.
Good. How you doing?
Good, thanks. I just want to let you know, guys, the device that we ordered for Medmar is in stock.
Oh, sweet. So we can come by anytime today?
She has to pick something up.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much. See ya. Bye. Well, the Apple Store called me and Ben's phone is in stock. He's going to be so happy.
That is very exciting.
Is in stock.
How are you messaging him?
So his phone is very wonky. Like, basically what happened is he went to go get his battery replaced on his iPhone 7. The battery got replaced and then he came back.
The camera. Please, sorry, guys.
Oh, I'm looking at the camera. The camera's not on.
She's fully talking to the camera as this is happening, and I'm like looking at her, looking at the camera, looking back.
Basically, what happened was his iPhone battery got replaced, and then when he left the Apple Store, his screen stopped working. So they had to, even after they ran diagnostic tests saying his screen was fine, so he had to go get back to Apple and do it again. Had to go back to Apple and get a new phone. So they were waiting on getting a new phone. They said 3 to 5 days, but that's so quick. So his phone's in.
That's exciting. I know, my phone's supposed to come in November 20th to the 27th. Fingers crossed it's the 20th.
Fingies crossed. It's probably the 20th. But I'm sure they've got a lot of back orders. Like, when we went to the store yesterday, there was a whole side table with just Apple bags set up to go, which are probably, like, mobile orders. It must have been, like, 300 bags just sitting there.
That's fucked.
Because people are buying, like, phones for their families or whatever.
Yeah.
That was another thing Josh was saying.
I gotta buy a laptop now.
Josh was like, my parents might get me, I think they might be getting me a new phone. He was like, I don't know which one I would want. I was just like, stop talking. I hate you.
That's annoying.
So annoying.
I splurged.
A splurge. I'm on the brink of splurging because I just need to be new. I need new clothes. I need new hair. I need new everything. But I also don't want to change anything permanently because I'm too scared.
Like what? Like what would you change?
I don't know.
Well, speaking of, I'm gonna dye my hair. Just the tip.
Do the dip dye.
I'm gonna do the dip dye. Remember when that happened in
the
2012?
DD? Yeah, very Kylie 2014, dip dye, color.
I don't necessarily want the look of the dip dye, but I want to color my hair because I am bisexual and I've never colored my hair before.
It's time.
So, first of all, fake.
It's time. It's time. People are calling you out across the world, honey.
So I'm gonna dip dye, I want to try, not like a neon pink, but, maybe, a cotton candy pink.
Cute. Yeah, like a nice light moment there.
And let's see how long I keep that, and then I'm just gonna cut shoulder length. So,
that's cute.
The plan.
Shoulder length would be nice, and it'd be nice to maintain and, just style.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Cute.
All right.
Super cute.
Do you wanna,
All right, well.
say sayonara to the homies.
Thank you if you're listening.
If you've made it this far.
Thank you so much.
It's
Paige.
been grand.
I always just call out Paige. She Snapchatted me the other day when she was listening to the pod. She's like, you just gave me a shout out.
We do every episode.
Every episode.
We have to.
It's
like
kind of
each our
tradition.
This episode has been sponsored by Paige.
Thank you, Paige. Paige and her puff.
Hopefully we can get back into like a regular routine of posting again because we've been so busy. The two of us. Just the two of us.
I literally just had exams by the end of October, and then I just mapped out on my November schedule. The next 20th, 21st, like all that week is like exams and stuff. Did you itch that?
Yeah, I did.
So easy to forget.
Without realizing, yeah.
When I got this one, I always forgot it was there because I was wearing clothes, and I'd just be like, oh, damn. And then I'd be like, shit!
They're pretty much healed. I didn't put on lotion this morning, so I'm gonna shower. I'm gonna do abs, I think, and then I'm gonna shower.
Cute. Bad bitch.
And then moisturize.
Maybe walk Myla.
Yeah,
It's nice
time,
out.
I'm gonna go to the...
She'd love this weather.
I need to go find a Hungarian sausage.
Just go to Foodland. I can get you I can go get you. I'll price one up for you right now. 65647. Hungarian salami. I'll get you the whole salami.
No, not salami though. I need like a Hungarian sausage, like a regular,
like an actual
like
sausage.
a actual sausage. But there's a Hungarian meat shop in London. I might go there.
I drove by that Hungarian store. I think it's closed down, like the restaurant.
No, it's not a restaurant. Like there's like an actual like Hungarian.
I know the one you're talking about. You know the one like on the way to the reserve.
Oh, that's not what I'm... Oh, that
Remember
restaurant.
that one?
Yeah, I wanted to go there.
I think it's closed.
Yeah?
There's boards up and everything, and I was like...
Maybe they're preparing for the riots.
Well, I don't know!
In the middle of nowhere.
Can't be too prepared.
Oh, fuck. That's funny.
All right, well, thanks for listening, kids.
Yeah, it's been grand.
Peace!